So I did forget to set a location last time, but we're also still in our brand new car.
All right. Let's wreck it.
So, okay, I made the mistake of there's no exit street here. So I'm gonna try my luck. Hope this goes well.
Yep. All right. Launch. Oh, that did not go well at all.
Okay, at least the hood is still on. I may.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
It's fine. The hood is still intact.
Oh,
Okay, it's
there
not
it goes.
intact anymore.
All right. Well, you also lost the license plate.
Oh yeah, that's a weird detail. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Well, good news. Aside from the fact that it's a very distinctive design, they are never gonna catch us now.
That's very true. Except that it's the only car out there with pretty much nothing on it now.
No
It's just a
doors, no
chassis.
hood. It's amazing that we stayed inside the vehicle.
Seriously, with no seat belts and no airbags.
Oh, wait. I'm not quite
That's not-
here. Gotta get to the front door.
Oh man, I think that's the best wreckage you've ever caused yet.
That's at least one of them.
Oh, good.
That's one of the wrecks I have done.
That was pretty good. Hang on, it needed a cutscene to tell you where you were and
Yes.
what time it was.
Well, we had to take another 3 hours to do a thing.
Right. 'Cause- Yeah.
Also, I got confused there because the car was still around the corner, and I didn't recognize it because it didn't have the hood.
you have
Right,
an
because it
appointment?
doesn't
We're
look
the
anything
police
like it
lady.
should.
We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's
You
about?
just still need
It's
an
an official
appointment.
investigation.
Well, we need a
There are two
warrant for
police
the
officers
appointment.
Here to see Mr. Monroe.
Right.
Send them through.
And that's our cue.
Is she the secretary for the secretary?
Yes, I'm glad you noticed. They have a secretary to the secretary.
All right.
Or, I guess, really, the first lady's a
help you,
receptionist.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I wonder how many more layers we gotta go through to get to this guy.
Phelps has to circle
speak
before he
to
sits,
Mr.
just like a
Monroe.
dog.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
She will actually
So we
come
hired
up in
you
a
for
later
your
case.
intelligence?
I find it
This lady is a
offensive.
recurring
Every
character.
right to.
This is
Oh,
getting us nowhere,
good.
miss.
Casino.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my
Oh,
office.
your doors were open the entire time, and you heard all of that.
We could have just looked in. Great.
So, this guy
cigar.
is actually a
boy.
well-known actor that you
Biggs.
might recognize.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr.
See if I recognize his voice.
Terrible boys. How can I help?
You recognize him? It's pretty distinctive.
Elysian Fields and
Yeah.
Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
So if you've ever seen
turning up
Fringe,
all over town,
he's the
boys.
wacky doctor.
Can you imagine
Okay.
the current
If
demand
you've
for
ever seen
housing?
24,
That's your
he's
explanation,
a
Mr.
bad guy
Monroe?
for a little bit.
Coincidence?
Explanation.
But you might know him as the
what's to
leader
explain?
or something.
I
From
advertise on
Gondor,
radio
he was
and
Faramir and
billboards,
Boromir's
flyers,
dad.
and
Oh,
advertise the
yeah.
seven Jews in Waybill.
You know, the guy, like, he thought that both of his kids were dead, and then he
We
sort
found
of,
a family
like,
burnt
lit
out
himself
in
on
their
fire
home.
and threw himself
Another
off a
house
cliff.
burned to the ground.
Yes.
Another Elysian Fields
You know,
fire.
that guy.
Our information is that they didn't want to
Wow.
sell.
All right.
Are you saying
And
that's
he's
something
a
to do with me? Is
sleazy
that your point?
asshole.
Point
How
is,
about that?
every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
Yes.
It actually is,
All
yes.
competition for families to win free vacations to
Gets
Catalina
my
Island.
name out there.
I mean, it's not like the all publicity is good publicity. It's more like, no, like, our shit is everywhere.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing
face
the
is
vital
plastered on it.
ingredient called proof.
See, he is a well-known actor, so they had to model his face with a little bit more detail.
Right.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe.
And it
You
really
know
shouldn't be.
prizes, and you're aware that
No,
they get given to
they
holdouts.
did a terrible job.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising.
My brand.
My brand.
You know,
Look
the
with your
mayor,
stupid
the
closed
chief of
eyes.
police, part of the
Is that
suburban
Brock?
redevelopment
Is that what
fund.
happens to Brock?
No, this
You
man
wanna
is
accuse
trying
him
to
of
take a
murder as
nap.
well?
He has spent years perfecting the art of multitasking, and now he can hold interviews and take naps at the same time.
Are you suggesting
amazing.
that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens
No,
to
you're
you
burning
when
people
Mr.
in their
Monroe
homes.
refuses to sell?
Well, yeah, they are 2
Work
for
around
3
them. Business finds a
on
way.
people in the homes
That's the
being killed.
American way.
Yep. He's looking right into the camera, freaking me out.
Are you sure?
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is
Bang,
an
smack,
inexorable
dab.
process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the waste basket of history. To
So-
answer your question,
I'm gonna spoil it
Yes,
now
we
because
would
it's not
build
really a
around
spoiler.
them if we had to.
The Suburban Development Fund is kind of getting
people
money
see
from the
sense.
government as like grants to build housing for GIs.
Right.
What's Elysian Fields involved in Rancho
Just
Escondido?
fucking manifest destiny, the whole
one of our
thing.
latest housing
Yeah.
developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
Yes,
Met with building
the
code
conflagration.
Absolutely.
I
the best
could
for
you
our
remind me
returning
again what that is?
Phelps.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your
I
fidget
guarantee
friend.
I'm wearing
There's
pants. I'm no
way
kilter.
in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
That's my brother.
There's no armrests.
No.
Why was he
No
sitting
expert,
like that?
But I think we'll find
Rigor
that
mortis.
being used on those houses
He's
on the
already
side,
dead.
And the mortar is faulty.
He's really good at
And the
multitasking.
armrests on our
Wall
chairs are
connecting the
way
masonry
too high.
Frame.
Oh my god.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life.
Oh god, another
This
company
was
name
that
I need to keep
magnitude
track of?
man. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists.
You know, if you say that while laughing, I'm actually more prone to not believing you.
Yep.
The contractors I use for way bills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
That's not suspicious.
Glad
Just
to hear it.
Yeah, it's
Has
just
to be
people.
blamed.
It's third-party
LAPD.
people.
yep.
My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Hey, I'm threatening you in public.
Yeah.
Glad to be of help, officers.
But like subtly.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Do you recognize any of these names?
Herbert Chapman?
Ah, fuck, I was hoping you would forget that guy.
Nope.
Herbert Chapman is on
It's the
this.
first time I played through this, I'm like,
Find the
who
phone.
am I looking for
We need to know
here?
where we're at with Chapman.
Oh, Chapman. Who the hell was that?
Wasn't the first guy that you let go?
Yeah, the guy that makes out with fires.
Yeah, okay.
Brings new meaning to the term fire crotch.
Oh god.
He tried to fuck a fire. Successfully, by the way.
Yep. You're just gonna use the telephone.
Look, she is like a weird little gremlin.
KGPL.
She does not care. There's no paper in that fucking thing.
She's just typing at nothing.
Batch
Look,
1247.
do you see any paper? I see a
No,
thing that
she's-
might be paper, but it's black.
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you.
Has it been more than a day?
He was released this morning, Detective.
I guess.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Detective.
It's not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
Maybe if I don't stare at him and continue to work, I won't be fired. This is a test from Leland Monroe.
He said he'd kill me if he ever caught me not working again.
He said he'd just straight up kill me anyway.
I'm dead either way.
So we're actually gonna have an old partner show up.
Is it gonna be from the homicide desk?
It's your favorite guy,
Rusty?
Dickbag McFuck you.
Yeah.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel Save about the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy. You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
Oh, and that drink, I just stole it off the table for you.
Stay away from Elysian Fields. I should have known that you were playing errand boy. You and your doofus partner. You have been warned. Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no
From
idea the
Elysian
type of people
Fields.
involved in that shit.
Yeah,
have a
I
pretty
get
good
it.
idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here. Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Why don't you get back to not solving any of the morphine crimes?
Oh, that
You get the message
that
about
fountain
Monroe.
looks like a sticker.
Earl delivered.
Oh, you mean it looks terrible graphically?
Started making
That
noises
the
about
PC
my
port
pension.
may have some serious issues, even though it shouldn't?
Sorry about that, Virgil. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps.
I managed to
an
look at
asshole.
my
So was Earl.
my process
So was
list
McKelvey
one
when it's all
time while
said
running
and
this
done.
game.
Yeah.
This game uses up so few gigs of RAM. It's kind of insane. It's half a gig.
Yep.
11K,
Whoa,
go
what was
ahead.
that?
We got an achievement for, remember when we interrogated Leland Monroe?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Roger
got all
that,
the questions
KGPO.
right.
11K en route.
That's it.
Let's go pick him up.
Oh, good.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did, but I don't like to talk about it.
You
So
come
let's
across a guy
talk
called
about
Jack Kelso out that
Yep.
way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths
Of
crossed
course
from
he
time to
is.
time.
Uh
For some
huh.
reason, seeing you makes me
Gotta
think of
drag
him.
up that fucking loose end.
Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict.
All right,
You gotta
so
respect
Biggs
that.
is Jewish?
No. He just likes throwing around Yiddish words every once in a while.
All right.
I'll revoke you. I'll revoke your life.
That was very close.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute.
Rare
That
vehicles.
message means that we are near a rare vehicle.
Nice.
And
Go
I
find
actually did not plan on hitting this one, but I passed right by it.
it. Nice. Do you have to drive? Oh, I see you lost a headlight in the process.
Hey, it's really tough out here, and you only need one to see anyway.
That's true.
So it's like, where is it? Oh,
Oh,
it's right here.
it's that one.
So this car is maybe not the fastest.
Okay.
It's maybe a dumb little gimmick car.
Oh my god.
So there's something special about this car. I don't want you to guess, because we will see. So this may be the only car in the game that only has 3 wheels.
Yes.
You cannot tip it.
Oh. It's essentially a Reliant Robin.
Yes.
Oh my god. It should tip every time you take a corner like that.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Like,
Oh
if you
my
noticed in
God.
the last time when I rolled that car over, the game doesn't know how to handle what would happen if your car is upside down, so it will right your car,
Right.
even if it's like a really forced and awkward animation. So I'd just be nothing but like in a constant spiral.
Oh my god, that would be fantastic. It's such a shame it doesn't flip.
Oh. It also has very poor turn radius. But like the
Well-
shape of it is so weird.
It is. It's definitely weird. Like you should strap rocket boosters and wings on it and make it a space shuttle.
Yep. The reason I'm going so slow is like I'm right by the marker, but I guess because I'm on the sidewalk on the other side of the street, it doesn't know that I'm here.
Oh, I love this car.
Well, don't get used to it.
Oh, it's going away because of a cutscene, isn't it?
It's not necessarily that, but yes.
We're looking
Okay.
for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the
This guy
lawn.
reminds me of the old guy from the alley
Definitely
in the
not here.
homicide
I've been
cases,
banging
the
on
street
his door
crime,
off and on for a couple
where
of
he
months.
shoots the cop and then his wife gets run over by a truck immediately.
Oh, yes.
He's the weird guy in the alley. It's like, everybody's just fucking with me.
Let's see what he's hauling
Yep.
around.
You brought in the case for that poor lady killed in your city.
I don't know if it's the same guy, but it might be the same guy.
We should revise
Oh.
the APB.
Bennington,
Fairly
huh?
armed.
Instead of Remington?
No, look at these JPEG bullets.
Yeah.
There's no depth here. Those are
No.
static images.
Yeah. Seriously, though, Remington?
Well, you gotta pay for product
gives them
placement.
opportunity.
It's like, what's a budget?
I guess I shouldn't be complaining. They put JPEG photos of bullets inside that box.
We've had Kellogg's cereal.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
That's like the only...
That's true.
Like that. I know there's more in here. I know there's a ton more in here.
Yeah.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat.
Oh, the laundromat
Shit,
where we
he's
punched a
seen
guy.
us. Cops.
From all
Again.
the way back here? Oh, he pulled a gun.
Fireman has a gun.
Son
Okay.
of a bitch.
And
must have caught the
he
trolley.
took the
We gotta
trolley.
move fast, Cole.
Yep. What? Why?
I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11.
So the
unit,
trolley
it's
is not quick.
No.
So it's kind of
11K
easy to
requesting
just
assistance.
sit at the
Pursuit of
back.
suspect aboard the 1110 University
Can you not
streetcar.
just
Currently
pull in front of
heading
it?
east on Melrose Avenue.
Oh yeah, you totally can.
Suspect
I just
is
don't
in
choose
But it's
to.
better.
and driving
It's
dangerously.
better to just push it.
He doesn't make a turn for quite a bit.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
Herschel's just staring into the microphone.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose
Oh,
your
I
faster.
have been on nothing but his ass.
Oh, I love it.
That weird little bump was I hit the bumper off.
Oh, good.
So this is the chase. I decided to leave the whole thing in because it's so dumb.
See if you can
Oh,
dip in
this
front of the
is
wheel.
just
Might
great.
Act like a brake and slow the thing down.
Hang on, did he just take out that beat cop car?
Yes, he did.
Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to
This
grab
is
him.
public transport with innocent civilians on it. Why are you
End of the
shooting
line,
into
you
the
little
fucking
prick.
thing?
Come on, Cole.
Because civilian deaths really don't matter.
Oh, did you see him?
Yep.
Oh, do you see him?
Yep, there he is. It's on the other side.
There, he's dead.
Wow.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysium.
Where's your hat?
Way.
Yeah, please put that
Chapman
back on.
and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
There was somebody at the police office talking about getting a 45.
Oh yeah, that was the end of the case, by the way.
Put yourself
Oh,
at considerable
okay.
risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else
Probably.
You, Phelps, and you'd be
I
up
mean,
for
we
a
can
bravery
actually check
award.
this.
Oh, we
We've
didn't.
had our eyes on
We
that
didn't risk
slippery
anything.
son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember.
We had him in jail for like a day.
Him off the scoreboard.
Yep, but they couldn't pin anything
I
on
hope
him.
This puts to bed that crazy
I
stuff
think it's
you had
48
going about
hours,
Leland
actually.
Monroe.
It doesn't
What were you
matter.
thinking, Phelps?
I'll put him in prison forever.
Call
Oh,
it
now you
Richard
put him in the
Nixon
ground
crook
forever.
Next.
Richard Nixon is a crook. Huh, it's fucking topical comedy.
It's not topical. It's topical for the game?
No, it's topical because all the people who made that joke are so fucking old that they have to use topical creams.
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
You remember Lou? You
no.
shouldn't. He's not really been a person in the game. He's just a friend of hers.
Working on collapse.
Okay.
Generous
And he died in an accident. So insurance is paying her.
I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Yes, but I'm not a cop. But I am a cop.
Why would he help?
But I'm not a cop.
Also.
I'd have to tell you if I were a cop.
Won't be able to
Elsa?
help himself if he smells a rat.
You're the cop. I'm gonna give you my badge. You're the cop now. You investigate this shit. You know how to fire a gun? No? Now you do.
Let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something.
You know what
about
they
it.
say in police academy? If you can drive a car, you can shoot a gun.
This man, Paul. He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would.
But I'm
It's
a
too
big baby.
Yeah.
It's too late.
So, turns out that those expensive cars really jack up the vehicle damage.
Ooh.
When you flip them 3 times.
And yet you never flip the Reliant Robin.
I mean, hey, it's not a 1-star.